Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this decorative tape garland. I've made this one here in Halloween colors with all different kinds of decorative tapes that I've gathered from our store. And you can see I've alternated some of them and done some interesting things. It's kind of hard to see here. But you can do all kinds of fun things with this garland. Decorate your house, wrap it around a pumpkin or a gift. All kinds of really interesting fun things to do, crafting projects for the holidays, Halloween. So what I started with was a piece of twine. This is divine twine. It's really long, but we also have doodlebug in the store or other varieties, even some waxed cord. You know, you could use any kind of string that you wanted to. And I started by taping it down on the thing first, a certain section. And then I chose all of my tapes and put them all together. And what I did was actually plan it out first. The one that I showed you, the sample, I did not plan out first, but this one I decided to rip off all of my tapes and kind of lay them out in order as to how I wanted to put them on. Not worrying about their lengths, just making sure they're a really nice, adequate length. You're gonna put stick it underneath the twine or whatever string you've chosen and fold it carefully in half. Oops, I caught it right there. Most of the time you want to pull it snug so that the twine is up at the top and just seal it like that. I'm going to leave all of the ends rough for right now until I've decided what exactly I want to do. You can cut them in a nice shape. These ones I'm just going to leave rough. The sample that I did, some of them I cut into little banner triangles. I cut them at a diagonal. Some I alternated them. So these different tapes are some of the Japanese washi tapes and the masking tapes. I like to do color groupings to really create color pop. So all of my oranges are together and then all of my blacks are together. And I like to alternate the sides in which I was putting them on. So sometimes they're gonna go on this side and sometimes they're gonna go, oops, they're gonna go on the other side, like I did that first orange one. I'm just gonna put a few on so you can kind of see that one was going the other way, but not anymore. You can also not plan it out ahead of time. Just lay out your tapes or bring them all together and be creative as you want to and put them all together as you go rather than like I've done here and plan them all out. And you can kind of see I've laid them all out here and in the order that I want them to, where I have all of the oranges and yellows together and the blacks together. And then at the end you can go back through and you could cut the little triangle in to make it a little banner, and you can do all of them that way. You could cut them at diagonals, or like you can do on my sample where I left some of them cut, I left some of them rough. I alternated it throughout the whole thing. And so you can go as long as you want or as short as you want, make several different pieces, and you can also of course vary the width in between each of these things. Like some of these I even didn't put on the string very tightly, so that I could alternate between whatever side I wanted them to hang on, and these are really tight, whereas on here I left quite a bit more space. And I like the fact that you can alternate between different tape widths. We have really thick ones versus really thin ones. So, and I grabbed just a couple of different tapes. This is the Martha Stewart paper tape, and it's more papery than the other masking tape. And it's kind of thick and kind of crinkly. Whereas like these are like the masking tapes and come off more easily. They rip really easily and they're really thin, so you can kind of see through them. And of course then we also have all of these other ones from Sweet Bella in our store. These are the Hambly. These are really thin, but they all stick really well to each other and work really great and have some great little patterns that you can mix and match. And then we also have the Seven Gypsies paper tapes, which are just a little bit thicker, and they actually have a backing that you can peel them off. But they actually work more like a traditional masking tape like we would have expected, like growing up, masking tapes. So in any case, I hope that helps, and I hope you are excited to make your own tape garland. Thanks.